Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we kind of just finished up everything. Oh, I forgot to show off the new chandelier at the Lumpy Pumpkin. That was like the main thing of that. Oh well. In the last episode, we helped out the remainder tasks that were given to us at the Lumpy Pumpkin, got ourselves a couple of heart pieces, made our way back to Faron Woods. Didn't really do a whole lot there, kind of just went about our business. And in today's episode, we are actually going to be progressing further into the story with this trial gate. So, like before, strum to the pattern of the ring. What is going on with this one? What is going on here? Come on. Okay. Holy hell, what is going on here? Okay, first off, where is my hands being positioned? That's the one thing. Something here is reacting to our performance of Faro's courage. I have confirmed the appearance of a strange mark on the ground. I calculate a 90% possibility that this is a mark as a trial gate, as mentioned by the goddess statue we heard from the Isle on the Isle of Songs. Thrust your sword into the center on the mark to the ground before you. Okay, the key is to not just follow the pulsing of the light, because that apparently just throws you off. Weird. Alright. Into the ground it goes. And away our spirit goes. Master Link. As expected, I cannot follow you into this realm, for this trial calls out to your mind alone. This is the nature of places known as silent realms. They are domains of the spirit, accessible only to the goddess's chosen hero. This particular trial, Faro's Silent Realm, tests the limit of your courage. Your spirit has temporarily separated from your physical body so that you may undertake this challenge. To reach the location of the flames that will enhance your sword, it is necessary for you to overcome this trial and undergo spiritual growth. And we got the Spirit Vessel. This mysterious plant represents your spirit, Link. That is your Spirit Vessel. When this vessel is full, it will signify you have successfully completed the trial, allowing your spirit to grow. This, in turn, will allow the goddess to bless you with a new power. To fill the Spirit Vessel, you need to search for something known as a Tear of Faron. There are many of them spread across this strange world. Master, do you see the glowing object just in front of you? That is a Tear of Faron. You will need to collect 15 of them. However, this is not as simple as a task as it would seem. Your work in this realm is referred to as a trial for a good reason. If you take even a single step outside of the protective circle you stand in, the guardians of this realm will wake up and pursue you, Master. If a guardian manages to land even a single hit on you, your spirit will shatter and you will fail the trial. You must collect the tears scattered throughout this area and fill the Spirit Vessel without being hit by an attack. Yes, it was... No! Never mind. Oh, thank God for that. Understood, Master. I will be eagerly awaiting your return in the outside world. May the goddess watch over you, Master. So yeah, similar to the Twilight Realm where we gather the Tears of Light, this one is where we're just gathering the Tears of Faron. And as soon as we step out, the Guardians are alerted to our presence, and we have to acquire a tear to get them to calm the hell down. This object's power halts the movement of the Guardians for just 90 seconds. Collect all 15 to pass the trial. Alright. Also, be wary of these flying guys here. And also grab these things. This is a light fruit. This mysterious fruit enables you to see beacons over the positions of the sacred tears for 30 seconds. So those give you little hints as to where they are. Be careful of these things. If you step into the light, it will alert the Guardians. The tears also act as a stamina fruit, so if you run over them, you will get your stamina back. There are going to be some more stamina fruit located around the area, more so than there is usually. Also, don't step into the water. I'm not sure if Fi will explain this. Yes. Master Link. The unusual liquid substance that covers that area is known as waking water and has certain unique properties. If you make contact with waking water, the Guardians will be immediately alerted to your presence. Pools of waking water are located all throughout the area. I suggest you watch where you step. So yeah, step into the water, the Guardians will be alerted, and only a Tear of Faron will get them to calm down. The Silent Realms are also home to Dusk Relics. They are only found in these areas, and occasionally treasure chests and stuff. These kind of just act as a little bonus treasure for you to be collecting while you're in the Silent Realms. So keep an eye out for them if you want. They are used for upgrades here and there, and are quite useful. Now, there are two... I like to call these things Poes, because they're like the closest thing related to Poes in this game, I would say. A couple things about the Poes. Some of them are on a set path, like they kind of just patrol a certain area like that. Other times, Poes will be alerted to your presence and will try to chase after you. So, they can be a bit of a pain in the ass if you're trying to navigate. But otherwise are just obstacles for you to avoid. I want to just walk back. Unfortunately, light fruit do not act as stamina fruit, so there's no chance of that happening. Yeah, if we go... Okay, no. Just grab that and we're good to go. I'm not sure if any of the Poes are aggressive in this trial. I can't quite remember. But nonetheless, we should be looking out for anything that we come across. So, it pretty much is showing you where you've collected tears before. This is also handy if you fail the trial, because if you fail, you go back down to 0. But they will be tracked onto your map for better remembering of where they are. Alright. So for this one, we want to wait for it to subside and then run and grab it. Then get out of there. Sometimes Dusk Relics will also be hanging up, so you just go ahead and grab it like that. This one, I think, will be alerted to your presence, so be careful of that. Just keep your distance. If you get close to it, it will start to chase after you. Another Dusk Relic here. We need about 13, 14 Dusk Relics, I think. Can't recall exactly, but that's what the little bio is for. Yeah, that one's just standing still. Usually if they're standing still, don't go near them, because they will try and chase after you. 3 more to go. It looks like they're around in this area specifically. If they're standing still or just moving slightly, or if they're just positioned like that, to be honest. Because the ones that are just floating above like that, those are set on a specific path and won't try to follow you. For the most part, I think. I don't know, there's a few more of these and it gets a little complicated later. Let's push this down. And hey, we're back to the start. Could have grabbed this thing when we first started out, but I honestly kind of forgot it was even there. And, hey, it's good to have something near the start so you don't have to run all the way back. Dust relic over there. Also, these things probably sell for good money, so it's best to collect as many as you can. Grab this one, and you collected every last tier of our ore. Link's spirit has grown. Trial will continue until you exit the Silent Realm. Proceed with caution on your way back to the entrance so that you can claim proof of your spiritual growth. Now then, you are still able to fail at this point. If you get struck by a guardian, you will have to restart. But, if I recall correctly, the meter does not drop. So, unless you get spotted by a Poe or step into waking water, there's no way to actually awaken the guardians. So, just don't get spotted and you're good to go. And we have acquired the Water Dragon's Scale. The sacred gift left by the goddess grants you the power to explore underwater and even execute a spin maneuver. Congratulations, Master Link. You have passed this trial. You now have the power to proceed to the location of the first sacred flame that will enhance your sword. The Water Dragon's Scale is one of the goddess' sacred gifts. The great spirit of the Water Dragon has provided you with the ability to swim freely underwater. The flame you seek is somewhere within these woods, Master. I must conclude that this flame is likely in a part of this area you have not explored. Okay. How long have you been standing there? Hello again. I see you have the Water Dragon's Scale there, Q. That's amazing. I heard that if you have one, Q, you can swim through the water like a dragon soars through the sky. There must be places here in the woods that you haven't visited yet, Q. You should use the Water Dragon's Scale to explore areas you couldn't even get to before, Q. Thank you, Bucha. So yes, the only real area that we have yet to really explore is the water. So we got some water here. So we now have a little swimming meter. We hold A to swim, and we can shake the left Joy-Con to do a little spin maneuver. We do have a breath meter. Spinning does use up the breath meter. And if you hit 0 on that meter, you will start to lose health. Thankfully, there are some bubbles that provide some air for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, now that we have the Water Dragon Scale, we can literally go in any body of water, swim around. And yeah, that means we can go get that chest that's been teasing us in Skyloft for like a good 10 episodes or so. And now we've reached the inside of the Great Tree. Brand new area for us to explore. I mean, some new, well, returning enemies as well. You see, this makes a little bit more sense as to why the Froaks are here. So, I got fucking obliterated. Get out of here. Okay. So, what? Huh? What? What? Oh, what? Really? Oh. Interesting. Okay, apparently using the gust blows on the mushrooms makes things pop out of them. I didn't remember that. So let's make a little momentum. Jump. Get rid of this guy. There we go. Blow back. Forth. Also, looked up what the glittering spores do, and they do quite a lot. If you pour them onto an enemy, it most likely just stuns them. But if you use it on a... I'm not too sure if it'll work on this, actually. Let's see if it does. If you use it on here... No, not for this. If you sprinkle it onto a heart, just a random heart you find on the floor, it will turn into a fairy. Apparently. That's what I've been told. And yes, this God's Cube can only be acquired if you jump through here, which means we do have to go through the whole little tree part again, but it's not too much of a hassle. It's literally just right around the corner, so yeah. I'll just cut away, so yeah. That wasn't so bad. Did get hit by a couple of the folks, but it's fine. Because hearts are actually popping up now. Ooh, let's see if we can actually catch ourselves a blue one. Or maybe 2 for 1. Nice. Rupee. Oh, I should have shown off what it does for a rupee, too. Sprinkle it onto a rupee, and apparently grows in value. I did not know that either. Oh, you're going to be a pain in the ass, aren't you, buddy? Alright. There we go. Are you going to drop anything? No. Okay. If I come across a green rupee, I'll definitely show it off. Apparently, it could also turn into a rupore. And for those of you unfamiliar, I don't think we've actually encountered a rupore just yet. We can encounter it in the digging minigame. If you encounter a rupore, it actually takes away from your wallet. Somehow. I don't understand how that works. But it just does. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, yeah, that's a rupore. We're just going to leave that. So it has a chance of turning into a high value one or a chance of just turning into a rupore, apparently. Which is not great. Right. And I actually want to grab that hornet larva because that's actually good building material. Not too sure. Did we collect it in the last episode? I think we did. We must have, because we only had, like, what? 1? And then we got 3. Yeah, we had 1. Hornet larva could just be found on any of the hornet's nest. It drops after they drop, so it's pretty easy to get them. Didn't I not shoot you down? Or am I just bad at aiming? Could be just bad at aiming at some points, as evident. Okay, let's get up and around. Specific spots that we need to jump. Weird noise. Wonder what that is. Okay. Ah, new enemy. These guys. Almost forgot about you. Yes, I want to see what the monster is. Can you identify the monster, please? Wooden Shield Moblin. This massive monster's wall-sized shield gives it a tactical advantage. When its shield is at the ready, most attacks will be quite futile. The destruction of its shield is likely to drive the monster to a rage, instantly increasing its threat. So, moblins have a shield, and since it's made out of wood, or it's just not going to want to work. That was weird. We just reduce its shield to nothing, and that will get it quite angry. Oh my god, you really need to telegraph your attacks a little better, dude. So just slash at its belly for a while. There we go. They're quite beefy monsters, so they take quite a lot of beatings. And they don't drop anything wonderful. They usually drop a red rupee if you're lucky enough. But yeah, moblins. Just slice away at their shield, and you should be good to go to take it down. Hiya! Oh, that's a lot of bokos. Hey! There we go. Still gotta be careful. Is my health low? Yes, I am aware. Thank you, Fi. Downside of still being in hero mode, you still take quite a bit of damage. And those guys kind of just full-on just surrounded me, so I didn't really have much of a chance there. Oh, some moblins down there now. Oh. Oh, and we could drop down and do that, but I don't think I want to do that quite just yet. We'll wait till we get to the very top. Master, listen closely. Do you hear that? Yeah, I've been hearing it the whole way up here. Much to the displeasure in my ears. You have reached the top of the tree. From this vantage point, you have a good view of the woods. Perhaps you will see an area you haven't explored. Master, look up there. I have confirmed the discovery of a new kiwi. Analysis indicates there's a 90% chance that the sound we have been hearing were the loud snores of this kiwi. Well then, let's go ahead and just wake him up then. With various... Kiwi! Who's it? I'm napping. What is it? Say, you got a familiar face. Have you and I met before, Quirk? Nah. Oh, maybe so, maybe so. This must be what folks call deja vu, Quirk. Creepy. Well, forget all that nonsense and tell me, Quirk, what business does a real-life human have in these woods? The flame? Oh, questing for a flame to enhance your sword, Quirk? So that you can find someone important to you, eh? How about that? A human who can see me and seeks a great flame, Quirk. Listen, do you promise not to breathe a word of what I'm telling you to another soul? I'm serious, Quirk. I promise. Alright, I'll tell you, but remember, it's a secret to everybody. The flame that you seek is most likely Faro's flame. Yes, Faro's flame. That story begins very long ago, when the goddess was still with us, Quirk. The goddess gave the flames to the water dragon, a great spirit that presides over Faron Woods. The way I hear it is she left the flame in the care of the water dragon so that one day the mighty dragon could pass it on to the one from the sky. You see, Quirk, I've got a hunch that the goddess was talking about you, lad. Well, that settles that. You must seek out the mighty water dragon. Her lair is deep in a lake in the south of these woods, Quirk. She watches over the flame there. There's a problem, though. The gate that leads to the lake is sealed shut to all those judged unworthy. But don't worry, Quirk. I'll let you in on the trick to opening the gate. To open the gate, you have to channel the power of the goddess into the symbol carved into its doors, Quirk. Oh, but it isn't so simple. The symbol is incomplete. To unlock the gate, you must make the symbol whole. The only way you'll know what the completed symbol should look like is to first find that same completed symbol somewhere else in these woods. It is down in the south, so it's likely there's a matching symbol somewhere up north. Try searching near this X, Quirk. Is all this seeping into your head, lad? Do you know where you must go to find the symbol you seek? No. Yes, got it. Thank you. Then I wish you safe travels, lad. Oh, wait up! I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's important. Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is very persnickety about manners, so watch yours. I've heard stories of folks who caught her in a fussy mood. They ended up as mid-morning snacks, Quirk. Probably tastes like old cave moss, but I'm not in a hurry to become a royal meal, Quirk. So don't let her know I told you about Faro's flame, okay? And remember, when you're in her hall, you better be on your best behavior and be a gracious guest. I'll be here napping if you need some of my elder wisdom. See you around, Quirk. Okay, now we can go and get that goddess cube. And now we have a way to get forward. Now, let's see if I can get this properly, because this one's always been a bit of a hassle to get. But if we drop from here, yes, we are good to go. And yes, that is the only way to get to that goddess cube. If you're worried about missing and falling, don't worry. There's that bird statue that's up there. Do that, and there we go. Oh, some heart flowers over there, so I'll go grab those to restore my health, thankfully. Let's also see if those spores do anything, actually. Hang on. We're going to get in the episode soon, but I still want to look and see if this does anything. Okay, so spray it on the heart. Becomes a fairy. Come here. Very nice. Spray it on a rupee. Okay, maybe a rupee that has more time. There we go, like that. Spray it on a rupee. It becomes a higher value rupee, or become a rupor. Either way, pretty good. All right, we're going to call the episode here. Make quite a bit of progress. Got ourselves the water dragon scale. Not showing anywhere on a person, unfortunately. And in the next episode, we are going to be figuring out what that symbol is, seeing if we can get closer to the water dragon, and continuing on. See you guys next time.